Do, 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 do. Somebody needs a hug. What's good, guys? It's Battle. We got a special Warframe build today for one of my favorite Warframes. The Warframe I chose out of the 3 starter Warframes. The Warframe I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys out there chose. To rip flesh asunder. Introducing our poster boy, Excalibur. I'm pretty sure everyone who chose Excalibur as their starter Warframe saw his first ability and thought they were gonna go nuts, only to find that the ability is very underwhelming. The developers made a few changes to his first ability so it could actually proc the slash status effect. Imagine slash dash can now proc slash, but it was still underwhelming in my opinion. Alright, so we got a couple of things that we're going to go over today. We're using 2 of his augment mods today, Chromatic Blade and Furious Javelin, to increase his damage output and the status chance for his 4th ability. We got a synergy going on with his 3rd ability and the primary weapon of choice, the Scourge Prime, and some crowd control with a little splash of increased damage to enemies with the God's Helmet ability, Word Sights. And last but not least, a health and a death gate build with our companion, the Panzer Volpophyla. Alright, let's take a look at the build. We got 2 Crimson Shards for ability strength, 2 Violet Shards for critical damage on melee weapons, and a casting speed shard. The build is pretty self-explanatory. We've got red emissive so we can get heat on our Chromatic Blade, and Archon Vitality to increase heat damage and heat status effects. We're using the alternate fire of the Scourge Prime to attach bullet attractors to the enemy's heads within a 14-meter radius. This synergizes with his 3rd ability so you can get headshots with his radial javelins. The actual star of the show is our Panzer Volpophyla, which is the only way we're going to survive with this build. Every mod is needed on this build except for Sharpened Claws. You can slot that out for Tandem Bond to help increase your combo and get increased companion damage after heavy attacks. You got Martyr Symbiosis for Death Gate, and Hunter Recovery and Loyal Companion for health gating. Prime pack leader so you can basically keep the pet alive at all times. Alright, let's take a look at what the casting sequence and playstyle looks like. We're going to start every attack by throwing down the spear gun in front of the enemies. Cast the 2nd ability to get some crowd control. 3rd ability so we can get the buff from Furious Javelin, and then we go ham with slash dash. What you pretty much can expect from this build is 200 to 900k heat damage and corrosive damage, and heat status effect of course from your regular combo attacks, and between 30 to 80 million on heavy attack and heavy slam attacks. The only way to stay alive is to make sure that your enemies are unalive, because if your pet dies, you die. Actually, I'm lying. You can survive without the pet, but you gotta just really focus on make sure you throw down the spear gun and cast the 2nd and 3rd ability so you can get some crowd control. Right there, you can see I almost died by that Jade Light. I got staggered and the pet saved me, and all I gotta do is keep on killing so I can replenish his overshields. This is footage from a 2-hour plus Kuva survival run. Never died once, so basically you only die if you stop killing. That's all you gotta remember. I left when the enemies were like over 600 plus. I'm sure this build should be able to go to level cap, but I don't have that patience. At this point I was still cutting through enemies like they're level 10. Alright, that's it for the video, guys. Please drop a thumbs up if you think it's a good build, and let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good day.